Some new protections tonight for mountain lions here in Southern California, threatened by freeways and housing developments.
Wildlife advocates tell our Nicole Comstock those protections are necessary for a shot at survival.
Mountain lions here in California already had special protections here. For instance, people can't hunt them for sport in this state. But this new classification is more about connecting them with the open space that they need to roam freely in order to find food, suitable mates, and to escape threats like wildfires. Southern California loves its wildlife, and there's no greater example of that than the affection LA felt for its most famous feline, P22, who roamed the Hollywood Hills for a decade and died in 2023, shortly after being hit by a car.
I love how the world connected to him, and he showed in real time what this vote was all about.
Beth Pratt with the National Wildlife Federation says today's California Fish and Game Commission vote that classified mountain lions from the Santa Cruz Mountains all the way down to Southern California as threatened under the state's Endangered Species Act means greater habitat protections for our big cats. She says our foothill freeways and developments have left them so genetically isolated, they're inbreeding nearly out of existence. Some cubs are being born with birth defects.
Let's put it in layman's terms. They need to be able to get dates outside their family. And that's not what's happening now, because like here, any mountain lion south of the 101, the only option they have on mountain lion Tinder is selections within their family tree.
But some builders who called into the meeting argued the new classification could require mitigation studies that will significantly increase construction costs and slow building schedules in a state with an ongoing housing crisis.
Our concern was that additional protections for mountain lions might negatively impact farmers and ranchers who come into conflict and whose livestock come into conflict.
And Kirk Wilbur says the California Cattlemen's Association is concerned about the big cats preying on their herds. But the state says this new classification doesn't prevent them from intervening in rare conflicts with people or livestock.
Because Californians have spoken, whether it be P22 or building the Annenberg Wildlife Crossing, we want mountain lions on the landscape for the future.
Of the 4,000 plus mountain lions roaming the state of California, now about a third of them in our coastal areas are considered threatened. Nicole Comstock, CBS LA.